Hey, 3 years ago, I bought the 8 Sleep Pod. I bought this because 4 years ago, for the first time in my life, I lost my ability to sleep. I went from sleeping like a teenager, which means an uninterruptible log, to waking up at 1:41 in the morning, not going back to sleep, repeat, and this for a whole year. After 1 year, going slightly mad, I asked what any person in my situation would have asked. What are the other podcasters doing?
Have you ever tried one of those like 8 Sleep mattresses that cool you off? Everyone that uses it says it's a fucking game changer.
Because I sleep on an 8 Sleep.
Both 8 Sleep and
of 8 Sleep, which is the world's first sleep fitness company. 8 Sleep has been clinically proven.
So I use 8 Sleep as my mattress cover. I love what these guys have done.
A bed that can cool itself like an 8 Sleep.
So I guess I'm getting an 8 Sleep. 3 years later, would I buy it again? And more importantly, who do I think should buy it? I found out about it from podcasters. I will do anything to get my sleep back, which is point number one, which is I will do anything, which means I will pay anything to get my sleep back. Wow moment number one, which is the app. The app is a remote control, as I guess most apps should be, but this really worked. And once you get around the UI, which changes apparently every 6 months, the app really does allow you into the data of your sleep. It's actually quite accurate. When you wake up, it shows you little spikes and little peaks, and it adjusts on that. So wow moment number two was absolutely the data interpretation. My biggest wow with the app was actually that it started sending messaged feedback. It turns it into language. I remember one morning I got a message from the app saying, hey, you had a pretty crappy night's sleep. The app said, hey, Bernard, give yourself permission to expect less than absolute perfection from yourself. And that one hit hard. I'm not going to lie. That one hit hard. I was like, oh, it's okay to not be okay. It's okay to not be okay. What happened in May at that exact year is a massive heat wave. I'm talking summer unbearable, F my life type heat wave. And this led to wow moment number three, the cooling. The cooling in a heat wave in the evening at night is next level. I was like, whoa, I can actually lower the intensity of my air conditioner because I'm getting the coolness. And by the way, when it's a heat wave, lying down in a bed that is cooled down, OMG, you have to try this. You absolutely have to try this. Even if you do send it back with the money back guarantee and whatever, just for that one delight of like, oh, Snapple. That is nice. One thing that is pretty impressive with this is wow factor number 4. The product is constantly evolving. Now that means the app, but it somehow apparently also means the interpretation of the data. Spoiler alert, there seems to be a link between I got too many drinks in my body and I didn't sleep great. I've done the testing many, many times, and the data seems to back it up. 2 years later, I moved, took it apart, set it up at home at the new place. After a while, it would no longer connect to the Wi-Fi. I was pretty easily able to get in touch with somebody, and awesome. So wow moment number 5 is absolutely the support. I spoke to somebody and I really got the impression that she was not hanging up until we got this fixed. She was like, we are getting through this together. And it was nice. And I love that. That was awesome. 8 Sleep, well done. Well done. Some of you right now might be thinking, yeah, but Bernard, what about your sleep? Which is a very fair question. So here's my final observation. 1, am I happy that I bought it and that I've had it? Yes. If I didn't have it tomorrow morning, would I survive? Yes. Have I missed it while I was on road trips? Sometimes. Every now and then I was like, yeah, I could use a bit of that cooling now. Fun fact, the split part really does work. My girlfriend does not care for the cold at all. She loves the heat. She wants the toaster, and that works just fine. One of the caveats, one of the things I disliked about the product is the noise. It gets noisy, right? It is a water cooling and heating machine. It gets noisy. Every now and then at night, I hear it. And sometimes it's working harder. And every now and then I did get irritated. Just be aware that it is not a completely silent thing. Just want to know about that. So that is one of the dislikes. You need an awesome team to imagine these things, to test them, to implement them, and then to actually put them out. And again, you guys are doing a great job at this 8Sleep. Having said that, it does come with a prescription, so at least keep that in mind. So does that make this a luxury product? Sort of. If you're in a position where you haven't slept, for example, in a year, and then I reframe that question and ask you, how much would you pay to get a year's sleep back? If your sleep is in a bad place and you can get a discount and you can get a payment plan, is it worth it? Yes. If your sleep's pretty good, but you're looking for incremental gains, you are like they are in cycling, like in F1, let's get this 1% better. If you're into the biohacking, the optimizing and whatnot, and your budget is in a place where you can afford this, and you like the data, you will love this. This will blow your mind. If your sleep is in a bad place, okay? If you're feeling the stress, the burnout, the poor impulse control, if your mental fitness feels compromised, if you're dealing with heartbreak, a lot of the alcohol, having digestive issues, if you're dealing with high anxiety, if you're doom scrolling, the 8Sleep will help. But temperature and data is not what's keeping you up at night. You're going to have to do a bit of just sitting down with yourself and maybe take a break. Yes. I would buy another 8Sleep. Once you've lost your sleep and found it again, it's a lot easier to put a big price tag on that. So that would be my verdict. Now, have you guys tried it out, or have you guys been in the situation thinking about it? And are you weighing the pros and cons? Take it from me. It was definitely something that I have enjoyed, and I'm glad I bought it 3 years ago. So I've been Bernard. I'll see you guys next time.